So, are we ready for the Mollydooker? But yeah, the artwork on this totally looks like it belongs in like a Pip Boy.
I like it.
It's my sweet.
That's pouring out like liquid midnight.
It's good. It needed to breathe. It was a little strong at first, and now it's really...
I understand.
Oh yeah, that is definitely in the purple range.
Thank you. So the mattress that I have my house is
Really?
that is
She's about the same color as the last one.
it's like black.
Really?
This is one of the
To me, this one looks like much inkier.
yeah,
It's much more on the purple range as compared to like dark red. But again, you know, to everyone, their eyes and palates are going to be a little different. Now you're just holding it up. I'm holding it at like the 45-degree angle like this against like a white piece of paper.
Good. Stop. Whatever. That's not is
Got it.
black though. Look at this. It is so dark. Yes. Black lives matter. It's like black
I know.
Now this one, not only does it have like the you know pretty heavy tearing, but this one also has that staining that we had been talking about, like the just swirling around. For me, it's making the sides of my glass purple, and the tears that are coming down are tinged with purple. So that tells me that this is like grown in a very hot place. Ooh, yeah, and it is a big boy. So we're clocking it at 16 ABV.
Oh, wow.
All right, so let's give this thing a swirl and a sniff. So again, just like with the last, Shiraz, Syrah, you're always going to be getting a lot of that black fruit, at the forefront.
I like this one.
Wow, this is new. This is a 2018.
There's almost a little sweetness to this one, though, in the background, like almost cotton candy. Something like very sweet. I mean, I definitely get the red fruit, but there's a background of something very sweet.
Well, to me, it's black fruit, but it's dried black fruit.
Yeah, I guess that would be, to bring out the sweetness,
I'm going to myself from talking about this one, Richard, because we've had this bottle many times.
Oh.
A local wine expert that turned us on to the Mollydookers, and we were sold instantly. It's a great bottle.
No, I mean, it's one of the. I mean, like I said, I've been a Penfolds guy for forever, and actually, this is one of my first Mollydookers.
Oh.
All right. Well, last taste of the night, peeps. So cheers.
It's a little tannic for my taste tonight. Yeah.
I love this stuff.
Right again with the bitter chocolate, though.
Ooh. There's some chocolate in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a pile of chocolate right next to me.
Yeah, let me take 2 drips. Just stay put. I'll get it. I got it.
All right. Anyone else getting any other odd notes on this one? Because I'm going to spoil something for you, or at least as soon as I tell you, you might start tasting it as you're. It might not come out with whenever you're pairing it, but if you're just swishing it around in your mouth, see if you can taste a little bit of eucalyptus.
What does that taste like?
Like kind of like a menthol.
Oh. There's a bit of a tickle. I thought that was just the high alcohol.
And well, I've actually seen it with a lot of like some places in California, you know, as like their windbreak. They actually use eucalyptus trees, and it will impart a bit of that menthol, you know, into the grapes and wine. And I'm totally getting just that weird little hint of it in this. But I mean, this is a like a full bodied chewy red.
Yeah.
There's definitely a lot of red fruit on the taste too. There's a cherry or a
yeah. There's definitely some red fruit in there.
but like a dark cherry. It's just yeah.
Hey, Richard,
Yeah.
when you recommended this bottle, did you recommend a vintage?
I mean, I think I linked the 18.
Yeah. The times that we've tried this bottle, it's been at least 4 years old. And we got the 18 this time as well. I would tell anybody that's buying this to hang on to it for at least a couple of years and then try it.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, well, apparently, like I said, after you know, getting it and then talking with our Michael Krill, and then doing a little bit more research on Mollydooker, yeah, their stuff kind of, you know, is right up there with Penfolds on being able to, you know, hold on to the test of time.
Yep. We bought a few bottles of this and put it in our wine cellar, and this is a bottle that you keep for a while. We've had them out to 7 years, and it's just a good wine, just a really good wine.
Well, like from what they were saying was that like all of theirs are, I mean, most of theirs are Shiraz, but it's all about their quality. That kind of, you know, makes like the different price points. Even though, I mean, even the one like we got that was, you know, on that like $20 price point is great, but you know, up from there, I guess it's you know, you're getting into like their like reserve status and whatnot, and yeah, I think for them, you know, it's kind of interesting that you know, usually the things that are 20 plus, you know, 20 or so dollars, you know, are meant to be drunk within somewhere between 3 and 6 years. But yeah, a lot of their things you're supposed to hold on to for, you know, much more in like the French and Italian, like old world wise, where, you know, if you want a lot more of those like really powerful earth and spice notes to come to the forefront, yeah, you hold on to that guy for a while. But yeah, this is a damn good bottle. I am definitely a Mollydooker fan from now on. So, the next one I was planning on doing in 2 weeks, and I think I'm going to try to do Côte de Rhône.
Ooh. Yeah.
So that'll be I'll try to do both, north and south. So we'll kind of get a good range of both GSM blend and also some of like the Syrah that like Hermitage and more that north side has. And that's actually which will kind of lends into here from Australia, because that's what a few of them are starting to do now, especially like the Penfolds and Mollydooker, is they're kind of taking a note from Côte de Rhône and putting in like around 5% of Viognier. So like a heavy white is being blended.
Ooh.
Is being blended in with this heavy red, just to give it like a bit of this weird little floral note to it that actually makes it kind of so it's kind of a good lead into that. That'll probably be my homework for tomorrow,